This is Coole High, and we're talking about winter clothing. Winter clothing is a more rugged approach to casual attire. Casual attire was a project that we released in 2009. It was the first of 3 volumes of Red October Lounge series, smooth jazz LPs. And winter clothing is kind of an offshoot of that, basically using samples and extrapolations from songs from casual attire. For example, the first song is called Inside You from Casual Attire, and I got kicks and snares and hi-hats and, you know, whatever rhythm sections and sound bites and vocal bits, and recreated a whole new song for winter clothing, and that song correlates to Yourself, which is the first song on winter clothing. See, I like rap like kicks and snares from this one joint off of Casual Attire. This is a joint called Yourself from Winter Clothing. And basically I just took kicks and snares, hi-hats, and just recreated the Inside You track, which was the first track from Casual Attire, and made a whole new track with it. Took a couple sound bites here and there, and basically you'll dig what I'm talking about. December 21st is the day of the year where it's the longest night. It is the point of time when the northern hemisphere, in astrological terms, the northern hemisphere of this planet rotates the most furthest away from the sun. It's typically the longest night of the year, so we have more nighttime hours, so to speak. And what better way to release a winter clothing album than on the longest night of the year, which is thus dubbed winter solstice. The MC challenge is something I wanted to issue to all MCs that I know. If I don't know you, it's cool. If you download a copy of Winter Clothing and you're digging it, that's dope. And you know, the dopest compliment is to hear MC rap over your joints. So if you're feeling a joint on Winter Clothing and you want to freestyle or rap over it, I strongly encourage it. In fact, send me a copy of whatever you record, and maybe we can release it as an exclusive single from Red October Productions label, and you know, I'll work out something definitely fair and decent with you. The creative process was very different. Casual Attire was done on a more smooth jazz basis, kind of like the era of CD 101.9, for those who remember that vibe of smooth jazz that we used to have in New York City. You know, I kind of wanted to create something similar to that, where it's like jazz and fusion, improvisations, more instrumentation and things of that nature. With Winter Clothing, you know, that was basically samples of kicks and snares and hi-hats and bass lines and stuff like that from songs from Casual Attire to make a whole new song and thus making a whole new project. So, no, the creative process was very different. Alright, so this joint I'm about to rock for you is a joint called Need to Know Basis on Winter Clothing. It is using extracts and samples from the song Daily Basis from Casual Attire, which features the vocals from my boy Dove. Yo, Dove, if you're hearing this joint, I hope you're feeling this for real, because I really dig this joint, man, for real. All right, here we go. Section, man, it was just so heavy. understand. Some of the feelings that I think would evoke from me, which would be chill, laid back, sometimes energetic, sometimes bouncy, just want to get in the car and ride out cross country, or throw on that winter jacket and take that walk through the snow early in the morning to get that brisk cold air. It's just a lot of different cool, mellow vibes that I think would evoke from this project, Winter Clothing. Well, basically, I wanted to release something for my fans as a segue to the next release for Volume 2, which is After Dinner Mix. That's not scheduled until February 2013. And I figured, well, it's not time to release that just yet, but what can I give, my highlighters to vibes out to in between then? And I figured, what, why not challenge myself to sampling my own shit? And I think every producer should be able to sample their own shit. It's far more economical these days. It's just a lot of fun to grab stuff from your own creation and just recreate something entirely new. So that was the thought process behind the construction of Winter Clothing. This is samples used from a song called It Feels from Casual Attire. My fans of Casual Attire out there know what I'm talking about. Don't ask me why, it just sounds like it to me. Alright, I ain't gonna say nothing. Listen. It just sounds like it, I don't know. Listening to Duck Baby, exclusive single. Check it out. Winter Clothing, Red October Lounge Series Volume 1.5. Yeah. Little duck sauce for your duck baby. Oh man, I'm working. I do like a little roast duck. I just wanted to challenge myself to create something new but still familiar and give something to my fans, especially the fans that like the smooth jazz products that I release, such as Casual Attire. And for those who listen to Casual Attire, fans of that particular project would instantly get it with Winter Clothing. You can get a copy if you go to my website, CooleHigh.com. That's COOLEHIGH.com. And look for the Winter Clothing album cover, and that should take you directly to where you can download it. And it's free for that one night of December 21st. After that, well, you know what it is. So when you listen to Winter Clothing, if you're a fan of Casual Attire, then you would immediately pick it up, and I think you would enjoy it. Take a deep breath, take a deep breath, take a deep